Hey guys, Lepo from the Vaeles, and welcome to our podcast. Our podcast is called Put It on the Couch. Obviously, we get together and we lay it all down on the couch. In figure of speech, it's nothing beyond that. But yeah, we're here to have a good banter, talk about a few things, and represent today Bare Knuckle Fighting. Yeah. Give it one of those.
Bare Knuckle Fighting.
Yeah. We have some special guests on today, but I'll first introduce our co-host. I've got my brother Wanyae over there.
What's poppin'?
I got
Wanyae.
Bala Kaijo right
Bala
here.
Kaijo.
And we got two very special guests on today. We have the man himself, Anthony Mundine, and Mr. Curtis Scott. Yeah, let's give him one.
Curtis Scott. Mountain.
Mountain.
Well, thanks for coming, lads. It's actually really good to have you guys up here. Final CNS coming here representing Bare Knuckle, which is awesome. Me and my brothers, we've been following your guys' journey for a bit, especially you, bro, because you're the banter of our people as well, you know.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
You rep it how
Stand
it is.
up.
But just stand up, bro. Talk the truth.
That's right.
And, don't give a shit about any backlash or
Yeah.
walk through the fire, bro. Anytime I have to, you know what I mean?
I love it, bro. And not many people can do that. You know what I mean? You got to be about it.
Yeah,
in order to
100%.
get on it. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, how do you guys like CNS coming up here? It's pretty hot.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like winter, that's for sure.
No, they lied to you. There's only one season. No, there's 2 seasons here. Big summer, little summer.
Nah, it's great, bro. I've been coming to Cairns for years, man. Like, since probably 25, 30 years.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, doing a lot of work with Timmy Duggan when he was here.
Yeah.
Former
Balling.
basketball player. He had a program, Hoops for Health.
Yeah, wow.
With all the black fellas, and through basketball was teaching them life skills and trying to get them, inspire them to be better.
Yeah, wow, that's awesome.
awesome stuff.
Even I've noticed as we were doing stuff with you yesterday with the community engagement,
Yeah.
that was awesome as well. So I'm guessing over time you've adapted to that and you're now portraying everything that you've learned along the journey of
Yeah, but I just think it's on my journey, and it's my duty, brother. You know what I mean, as a black fella, to try and help my people and come out of the struggle.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, get their heads in a sharper and better place where it can't break them down.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? 'Cause that's what the system tries to do to our people, especially even Polynesians. You know, in a certain way. But black fellas, this is our country, this is our land. I mean, you want to be confident. You want to be, when I was growing up with all my cousins and friends, when we play basketball, football, whatever it may be, and if you got the better of them, playing marbles, whatever, you talk shit, you talk mad shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boys, I'm the man, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just brought that from being a youngster to the professional ranks, and I didn't change, where people will sort of get a bit scared to be themselves.
Yeah.
Because they want to play a corporate role. But I was like, fuck, I'll just play me, bro.
Yeah.
Our mob are really good at letting shame control their state of mind.
Yeah,
bro?
I wasn't ashamed. I was game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't care, man. Like, I knew I backed myself and backed my abilities.
Yeah.
Especially on the footy field when I was coming up, and I just thought I was the best, bro. And I was telling them, like, as a young fella, 20-year-old. Listen, it's 20 years old I was. Yeah. And because I wasn't getting the recognition, I was doing mad things in first grade already, but I wasn't getting the recognition I thought I should be getting. I was like, I gotta start saying some stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I said, Laurie Daly, he was the main fella, him and Fitler. I said, he's running old legs. I'll be coming after him. Stuff like that, you know what I mean? Well, I wanted to back that up on the field as well, and I did, you know what I mean? So that's where I got that notoriety and that confidence, but they sort of portrayed it as arrogance. But I was just confident, super confident, and I wanted to bring that, for my people to see, and that you can be like that. You know what I mean?
It sounds like you didn't grow up in a sugarcoating world. You know what I mean?
Now everyone thought we had we had golden spoons because of my dad, in his career. But black fellas, they're worse with money. You know what I mean? And black fellas like showed everyone. And by the end of it, when his career finished, he only had one house, and then that's our house we were living. He bought it for his mother, but Nan, she passed away, and we were living in that house. Me and my sister, and my mum, and by the time I was 18, I had to be the breadwinner of the family and provide. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And Dad had to make a comeback to pay taxes off and stuff like that. So we didn't have it. Didn't have everything like people think. So we had to fight for ours too.
Yeah.
And I was happy to be on ab study, bro. When I was in high school, getting a little check. I'm like, get the feed, bro.
It's helped all of us.
That's what I'm saying,
It's helped all of us.
I've been there too.
We
bro,
all been there, done that.
It's a, oh man, it's
And you feel
definitely
rich. You feel rich, eh, bro?
It's you get $50 and you're getting like
Yeah,
4 chickens.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're an accountant and you really know, $2.50 go here. 30 cents go for that lollipop.
Me and my brother boy Lindsay Munro, he's another black fella from Moree, but he was living in Sydney.
Yeah.
He grew up in Sydney with me. It was like that. We used to fucking like banter when we got our money. Oh yeah, bro, I got my money, bro. Funny, but
Is it your week or my week?
yeah.
How much you get this week? I got $2 more than you, bro.
It's lying about $5. Yeah.
Yeah, people don't realize how many of us actually come from that
Yeah.
actual
Yeah.
background. Whereas your week or my week, and it made you feel mad during that time. But right now, bro, where your mom from, bro? Like,
Mama, bro, I was born in Sydney, but my mum and dad, mum's mother, she was stolen generation.
wow.
Yes, she's originally from Kempsey. It's a Dungari mob, but she grew up and she was in the foster homes.
Wow.
Went to not foster home, this was the home that Cootamundra, where they put all the blackfellas, all the half castes, and when they try to split them up. And then she was out west, Dubbo, Wellington. She met my pop, and that's from Wellington and Dubbo area. That's my areas. And then my dad's from up Bayugu, which is an Aboriginal mission, 45 minutes inland from Grafton, New South Wales.
Yeah.
So that's Bunjalung. Yeah.
Bunjalang.
Well, rip your people. Shout out to all of them.
Shout out.
Shout out to
Yeah.
them.
And what about you? So,
I grew up in Sydney. I live between Main Bar, a little spot south of the Sutherland Shire, just kind of, it's a national park down there.
Yep.
And my dad lived in Arncliffe, so I travel in between, see my old man every now and then I'd stay with my mum in Main Bar. It was a pretty small little town.
yep.
And Arncliffe's like the hood too, bro. Like, it's like a lot of what they call housos and things like that.
Yeah,
Housing
wow.
commissions.
So
Eden Street, repping Eden Street.
So he's repping to the fullest, bro.
I'll be honest.
He's the real deal, bro. You know what I mean?
Well, outside the podcast, this guy sounds like he's from the area.
He's from the hood. Shout out to the hood.
Well, shout out to all your fam, bro, and your mob.
Thanks, mate. Thank
That's
you.
awesome, guys. Okay. I guess the real question, the big question is the bare knuckle. Why the bare knuckle?
For me, brother, I just feel like it's the purest form of fighting. You know what I mean?
It is, 100%.
And it comes back from the tent days and things like that, like 100 and so years ago. For me, it's the evolution of fighting, bro. Like,
Yeah.
get to be more exciting, more compelling for the people, and more explosive, man. And it's more entertaining.
Yeah,
It's the main thing, and people are gonna love it, man. So I wanted to get involved with it. Brother Ollie, he's a good mate of mine, and
Shout out to Ollie.
Shout out, brother
Ollie.
Ollie.
he was the brains behind the operation.
Yeah.
And we got me with Ghosh, my partner, business partner and friend. We got together and we formed a great little team, and we're pushing forward, bro.
Oh, that's awesome, bro.
Awesome stuff. Little side note as well. We're actually live in the Evolved gym.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to
Evolved
mention that.
Boxing Gym.
Shout out.
Shout out to Evolved Boxing. You got Aaron Wellman, he owns it.
Us.
And behind him is actually a rugby field. There's a game on right now. So if you hear that in the background, that's just the live rugby game.
Grand final.
Speaking of rugby, Curtis Scott over here used to be a rugby player. Curtis, what got you into bare knuckle, my brother?
I mean, I went from playing rugby league. The door closed on me playing rugby league at the moment, so I moved into the boxing. And this year I've just struggled to get fights over the line. And I met Ollie through a friend, and he said he's starting the World Bare Knuckle, and put my hand up straight away. I mean, I used to do it for fun with my mates, just out of boredom.
From the area, right?
Yeah, we just be bored. And
In the hood, shout out to
we just punched the shit out of each other. And when he offered me a paycheck to do it, I thought,
Why not?
let's go.
Why
To do it for
not?
fun. Now I'm doing it to get paid. So
Hell yeah.
I know there's like a big debate between whether bare knuckle is safer or than boxing, but done a bit of research, because I honestly questioned it myself. And I've come to the conclusion or the belief, I am convinced, that bare knuckle is safer and long term it's safer. I think the people are mistaken by the outside look of what happens when you fight bare knuckle, but they don't realize the CTE damage when you're wearing gloves. The more you wear a glove, the more your head rock, you know what I mean? You can throw more punches, but when you're bare knuckle, it's shorter fights. It's obviously easier to move quicker when you're throwing punches, so you're going to get a lot of knockouts a lot quicker and take less head concussion. And that's one thing that got pointed out as I was looking into it. So I would say that long-term, bare knuckle was the way to go, and short-term boxing just wasn't doing it for me when I was looking into it. But if you guys have anything else to add on?
No, that all the stats say, like, because of the weight difference as well, is better weight category. You're fighting around the walk-around weight.
The healthy weight,
So you're healthy, you know what I mean? Your sponge in your brain is there's water around it and things like that. So, yeah, it's definitely a lot safer in that sense. But obviously, it's going to be more looks more bloody and more brutal on the outside looking in because of blood and like you can cut your skin with bare knuckle pretty easy. But as far as damage and overall health, it's above boxing, safer than boxing.
100%.
So basically, it's external versus internal. Externally, it may look worse, but internally, you would say it's safer, basically.
Especially around the brain, man.
Yeah.
With all the concussions and everything that's going on, you know.
Well, fighting's an art. You know what I mean? It's an
100%.
art form. It's like it's a science to it. It is, so you have to hone your craft. Even in the bare knuckle, like you can't just go out there and just throw bombs and think you're gonna land. You gotta. There's head movement. There's footwork. There's so much to it. So it's a lot more technical than people think.
Yeah. No, you're right. No one seems to have a problem when you've got UFC stepping in the game, jiu-jitsu, boxing. When its original form is bare knuckle.
Yeah, but and the safer thing is too, like if you get a knockdown, like you can't go in and beat him up after you knock down. Like it's like Queensbury rules. You know what I mean? You gotta get up and the ref's gotta count him. Count to the 8 or whatever it may be, and you get back into it.
Yeah.
Like, you get a chance to recover.
Yeah.
Where in UFC and things like that, you can break arms, break limbs, and finish them at your will. But with this, you can't. So there's a lot more safer aspects around it than meets the eye.
I didn't even take that into account. It's true. You walk at your healthy weight because if you know any fighters that are cutting weight, I guess the tolerance goes with it as well.
Yeah, well, brother, that's the way on the back of my career. That's what sort of got me.
Yeah.
Because I had to been malnourished. And my resistance was shot. My ability to take a good shot wasn't as good because of the weight drain. You know what I mean? So weight plays a big key, bro. Big key.
100%. Well, you've had a lot of information on the bare knuckle already, and I'm guessing anyone doing their own research will look into it and come to a similar conclusion as us. But Mundine is pioneering this whole bare knuckle thing, just like a lot of things in Australia. This guy has been leading it. So shout out to you, bro, for this one. That's awesome.
Shout out to you.
I'm gonna give you one of these, eh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you one of these, brother.
Thanks, bro. Thanks.
For sure.
Appreciate it, man. I saw the opportunity. Obviously teamed up with Ollie and Brother Ghosh, my partner, and we see that it's got a bright future.
Yeah.
And a future that's going to be, it's going to be entertaining, man.
Yeah.
So,
100% it is.
People want entertainment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why they had back in the old days, the gladiator and things like that. Getting people, they're fighting freaking tigers and lions and stuff. You know what I mean? So I want to see something. You know what I mean? And this is a spectacle that can definitely entertain and have people wanting more.
Yeah, 100%.
They're doing it already.
Oh, they're doing it underground
They're
already.
doing it.
So why not have it, do it properly, do it professionally, have the safety, the medics there, the doctors there, and things like that, and safer, and go through all the P's and Q's and make sure they're doing it right. You know what I mean?
And get paid for it.
And get paid, man. everyone wins. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Get knocked out, get paid. It's like, yeah, bro.
Still get paid.
Oh, well, in that sense, there'll be rules around that too. Like if you get knocked out, you probably can't fight for 3 months or whatever it may be.
Ah, yes.
I mean, if you get knocked down twice in a row, it might be even longer. So there's rules and regulations around that. It's going to be, safety driven. That's our that's number one priority for the fighters.
Yeah, like I guess the government can't complain if it's governed well now. You know what I mean? It's structured.
Well,
it's not messy.
Well, it's going to happen anyway.
Yeah.
In
With or
someone's
without them.
backyards and
With or without them.
with or without them.
It's already happening.
It's already happening. So let's do it right.
Yeah.
Let's do it right. Let's all come together and put on good shows.
And it's already been happening in England.
Yeah.
And New Zealand.
Is that where it started, Bare Knuckle?
I'm not sure where it started, bro.
Yeah, but it's
Blackfellas,
already been,
maybe Blackfellas out in the mission started.
I see blackfellas all the time out in the mission.
Bro, I remember when I was about 9-10 years old, and my dad worked up in Tumla, up near Moree, up in far north New South Wales, and we stayed on the mission called Tumla, right, where Panda McGrady comes from. Went out there. Now I probably was about 15, 16 because I was working, and he was building a preschool. He had a construction company. He was building a preschool, and I was helping him, just doing labour and stuff. Then one morning, bro, about 5, 6 in the morning, I'm like, come on, you can't. Swearing, and I was thinking, who's that? And looking out, and the brother was calling another brother out. They must have had a disagreement the night before, and a couple of hours later, calling each other out, and had a fair go in front of me. I was like, oh, that is freaky,
Yeah.
But they sorted their differences and shake their hand at the end of the fight.
Oh, I was going to say who won.
I can't remember who won, but whoever won, they
always shake
picked him up, shook his hand, then
Gave him a hug.
and that's it.
Sorted, eh, bro?
Sorted, bro. Yeah.
I see that all the time, man. Even now on social media, I see in all these indigenous communities, all these videos going live. They'll go sometimes family go toe to toe, but that's how they deal. And I've seen videos with the police standing behind them. They're standing there and they know exactly what's going on, but they're just standing there, make sure it doesn't get out of hand. Two fellas are going for it, bro. They're just standing there. Yep, no, don't jump in. Yep, no worries. And so now it's like, because they understand that that's how they deal with things in the, they go toe to toe, give each other a shake of hand, hug, done.
It's done, yeah.
Done.
You got to respect that, though. I love it. Like, I don't love it when people just fight, but after a fight, when you get up and you shake the lad's hand,
No grudges.
Growing up in Sydney and that, I always thought that was a really, something to really respect. I thought that was honor. You stood up and shook the man's hand that either you lost to or you put it over,
Yeah, you had a crack. You win, you lose.
That's right.
Fun day.
That's it, bro.
None of
Move
this
on
holding
now,
that
move
beef
on.
Till next week.
Till tomorrow.
Till you've
Who want to
recovered.
go with?
You have to fight another day.
You have to fight another day. That's so good.
I've been living, brother. Live to fight another day for sure.
Yeah, I have a quick spin-off question that just popped up in my head, actually. Because you're both former pro NRL players. You're both former pro boxers. Which one do you think tested your physical abilities more, like fitness-wise, let's say cardio-wise? Because some would say to me that boxing was more tiring than some would say playing in the NRL was just a bit more tiring. Which one would you say is more tiring?
For me, I think it's hard to compare. Like, obviously, rugby league, it's just wear and tear on your body constantly. Like, you're training every day. You're copping knocks, breaks, anything. I broke my leg twice playing footy. I broke my foot playing footy. But boxing, you don't really have them knocks on your body, but apart from your head. You know what I mean? You might cop a bad body shot or your rib cartilage or whatever. But the difference is with boxing and football is that you got 40 blokes in a squad, you know what I mean? You turn up, you could be tired, you could be flat, whatever it is, but you got 30, 40 blokes around you to pick you up constantly, you know what I mean? But boxing, it's just like discipline all the time. Like, you're going to be tired, you're going to be flat, you're not going to have motivation, but it's just staying disciplined and turning up and pushing yourself. Like, for me, I've learned a lot about myself from boxing. So, yeah, it's hard to compare. Like, obviously, it's two different sports, but rugby league, it's wear and tear on your body, you know what I mean? Like, and even if you are injured or whatever, they just needle you up and throw you on, you know what I mean?
Or they put a bit of sticky tape on there.
Boxing, you don't have that luxury.
Yeah, man. Like, for me, what I've seen with footy, you're just another commodity. You know what I mean? Like, they're just going to use your. That's why I say, to my younger cousins and nephews and that. So just get as much money as you can out of them because there's no loyalty in
Oh, true.
Next one off
that
the block.
business. You know what I mean? You're just the next one. You know what I mean? So with me, with football, bro, like obviously it's a team sport, but doing both, playing footy since I was 4 till I was about 24, 25, and then going to boxing for 20 years. For me, boxing's the ultimate sport. Ultimate sort of, it's all on you. I mean, obviously you got a team, but your team can't fight for you. You know what I mean? So, I found boxing was a bit harder in that sense.
Yeah.
But I love that team concept as well because, you get a bond with guys you've been through, the trenches with, and you've built some mad memories on the way. I played in 3 grand finals, like in my, 7 year ARL back then. So not ARL, but ARL, so same sort of thing.
Yeah.
Career, but it was just a blessing, bro, to play both, but boxing for me, was topped it. Yeah.
All right. Awesome answers there.
Top 3 boxers?
For me, like, not just a boxer, but the impact he has as a human being was probably Ali was number 1. Yeah. I love Sugar Ray Robinson as well. Another great fighter.
Yeah.
Sugar Ray Leonard, another great fighter. And prime Roy Jones. He's like another gun. And they're my top 4, man. Like I can't put 3. I have to give 4. But
Yeah, 100%.
It's funny, every time he says Roy Jones, I think of that, can't be touched, can't be...
I brung that song. When I fought Denny Green the first time, bro. No one knew about Roy Jones, especially all the Lebanese brothers in the hood and that.
Yep.
Next minute, next day, you hear just "Can't Be Touched" come out. Can't be touched, can't be right. Everyone's jamming it because the night before I walked out to it, but it was crazy, man. Because I went and spent probably 3 months over there before I fought Green that time.
Yeah.
And it's all about repetition, skill work, and feet and all that. And I come out looking 10% of Roy that night, and I felt it, and I just felt invisible. So that definitely helped me, man.
Yeah, that song, that song hyped me up crazy all the time. I only knew that song and pretended to know Roy, and then I knew Roy after. What about you, Kurt?
You can have 4 too.
We asked for 3, this guy made 4, so you can have...
I like Roberto Durant.
Beast.
I watched a lot of stuff of him. He was a beast. I like Van Holyfield as well. He was like a light heavyweight. Like he was like only 90 odd kilos. You know what I mean? He's fighting heavyweight and he fought everyone. And the other one is James Toney.
Yeah,
James
he's a legend, bro.
He's another one I love. So that's my 3.
Out of all the fights you guys have done to date, right, what would be the top 3 fights, 1 to 3, 1 being the top of the fight, like one of the fight that was memorable in, for whatever reason. Out of those, which fights would you be? Who was it? Was it against? Why? Those kinds of things. What do you reckon, Mundine?
For me, bro, it was a Green fight.
Green.
It was built up for years.
Yeah.
And Jeff Fennick planted the seed. He always hates on me, bro. Like, the biggest hater, bro. Like, he's hating on this, you know what I mean? He's hating on this shit. Like, you can't stand. You just got to be in the limelight. You got to be the man. Relax, mate. We're doing our best. Like, we're trying to, do good for the people and bring entertainment. But definitely the Denny Green 1 fight was the most memorable for me and the biggest for me because I knew that a lot was on the line.
Yeah.
It was the media turned it into a black and white thing, which is why it was so big. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, a couple of people died that night because after the fight. May they rest in peace. Yeah. And racism is definitely still alive in this country, bro, and it's always going to be. You know
Big time.
Just need to open your eyes and recognize it a little bit. You know what I mean? That's all it takes.
So that's why I knew it. But I was built for those moments, the pressure moments. Like I embraced it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, let's go, bro. Like, you're not better than me.
Motivation, eh? motivation.
That's mad.
Far out.
What about you, also?
I'm a completely different aspect to Chalk. He had how many fights? Out of 60?
60.
Yeah, 60 odd fights. Like I've only had 4 pro fights, so
Yo, still
That's
fighting.
all right. There's still fights, bro.
Yeah,
He's on his way, but
I'm on my way.
you want to get them memorable fights to come.
Yeah,
You-
but I can't look past like my debut fight. My first fight, it was on like a big stage. It was sold out down at Wollongong. It was broadcasted, pay-per-view fight. I was the co-main event.
That would have been hyped.
And I was fighting someone that was 123 kilos. I come in at like 92, 93 kilos.
Damn.
And
Oh, that's a big
yeah,
weight
it's just
difference,
like-
bro.
everything was up against me, you know what I mean? Like no one thought I was going to win. And then I went in, stopped him in the second round. So that was like one of the best thrills I've ever had. You know what I mean? The best feeling, just like knowing all the work that I put into the fight and having everyone stacked up against me, wanted me to lose. Everyone freaking looking at me, going, he's got no hope, and then knocking him out was a good feeling. I can't really top that.
That's mad. That's gangster because it would have been extremely hype. Those debuts, bro, they do it for you.
It was like it was on like a no limit card. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it was, and everyone, it was a massive build up. We were talking shit. We were getting into each other, and it was like all eyes on it. You know what I mean? And yeah, it was a good feeling, bro.
That's awesome, bro. I'm happy for you, bro. Have you ever had a moment where you had to choose between portraying yourself as a role model or still being you?
I know. I just stayed me, bro. I didn't waver, not 1 minute, 1 second, bro.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say
I kept
that.
shit
Yeah,
real
yeah,
from
yeah.
the get go. Like, I didn't give a shit what I went through, what sort of fire I had to go through. I just said what represented and said the truth. And Malcolm X said, bro, throwing the truth is like throwing a rock to a pack of dogs, and the one you hit will bark the loudest. And they've been barking ever since. Bro.
Got a cat in there somewhere. Got a cat in there somewhere.
I knew you were gonna say that because as we've been like moving around with you in the community, I seen the way you talk to the youth and you talk to the adults, and they all got the same lingo from you, and you didn't change nothing. And I thought to myself,
Same.
"Man, this guy does not give a crap at all."
Nah, bro.
What you see is what you get.
That's it, bro. I just never changed, man. Never wavered, and never will, man. I just swear I'll be able till the day I die, man.
Yeah, it's always the same, I noticed that about Mundine, man. The way he carries himself, it's always at that same level. You know what I mean? And so people like that, a lot of people look up to, because like I was saying before about how a lot of Indigenous people, shame is our biggest killer.
Yeah.
But when we see someone in the spotlight like he is, it's just like, man, if he can do it,
Why
you know,
can't I?
I can do it.
Yeah.
What's shame, bro?
They-
Look at
they can
the
relate.
confidence, bro. You know, like it's motivation to a lot of our kids and our young mob. You know,
And like throughout my career, bro, like a lot of brothers, come up to me and thank me for what I helped them through dark times and things like that. Even white fellas, bro.
Yeah.
Even white fellas say, bro, you changed my life. You saved my life.
yeah, wow.
After the Danny Green second fight, this white lad come in the dressing rooms and he's crying to me, holding me on my, saying, bro, you won that fight. You won that fight. He goes, you don't know what you done with, you don't know what you done for me. You don't know what you done for me. I said, what are you talking about? You right? And he goes, I was going to take my life.
Yeah, wow.
I was up on the little ladder, about to get the noose and put it around my head. Wow. My daughter saw me, right? My daughter opened the door, and it made me cry, bro. I was
no.
I was tearing up, but I try to hold together for this moment. But then he goes, and then she was standing at the door saying, obviously started crying. I said, Dad, what are you doing? What are you doing? You lied to me. And he's going, what are you talking about? Like, so I can't take it. I got to go, whatever. And she goes, you told me we was going to go meet Anthony Mundine.
Wow.
And then he brought me to the fight, bro, after Danny Green's second fight. And I sort of met both of them.
Yeah, wow.
And they're better and stronger for it. Thank God,
Far out.
Yeah, man.
That's a story,
Yeah,
man.
bro, it's a story, bro.
Shout out to brother man if you're listening,
shout
and your
out, man.
daughter.
Man,
Wow.
Shout
It's
out.
funny, you don't recognize how far your influence can go. I used to say, you have the people who somewhat have a online influence, but they're media friendly. And then you have guys who are portrayed as I guess, the villain, like yourself, and even Spanian. I used to say, people like you guys who just speak your truth, we call them the people's champion, away from the media's champion. And that's how I viewed you.
Yeah.
And it's probably how they viewed you as well. So that's awesome.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, man, thanks for sharing that, bro. That's it's stories like that, they're real. Someone out there will relate to it.
100%.
Big time.
What about you, Curtis? Is there a point where you've had to sort of struggle to differentiate who you have to be as a role model and who you are as yourself?
I'm not a role model. I'm in the fight business now. You know, I'm me. You know, I do the right thing. Me saying I'm not a role model. Like I'm just me. You know what I mean? Like I care about people. I help people. And I just be myself. You know what I mean? And sometimes like I've been betrayed my whole career as the villain, as the bad guy. Everyone read an article, whatever it is, like that they'll, you know what I mean, that they'll make up their
Mind about you.
mind, yeah. So when I was younger and I thought, fuck, I used to care and I used to try and act and try and get out there and do all this stuff, it just wasn't like real. I just be myself, you know what I mean? And what I've learned, you can't really change what people think about, you know what I mean? Like people around me, people that know me, know what type of person I am, and yeah, I don't try and prove myself to anyone, you know what I mean? I just do my thing and keep my head down, and I work hard and I stick to my guns, you know what I mean? I stay true to myself. At the end of the day, like I'm the only person that, you know, has to sit in myself, you know what I mean? I know who I am, you know what I mean?
100%, brother.
That was awesome, bro.
Kindred spirits, very much the same. What you see is what you get, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would disagree a little bit on the role model side, bro.
Yeah.
Stepping in the platform now in front of all those kids with Mundine and that, and sharing encouraging stories and tips for their lives to chase their dreams. I see you now as a role model for those kids.
Yeah, I
as
mean,
well.
like if you look at it like that, but like for me, I just think I'm a normal bloke, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never let the lights ever get to my head. I never used to, when I was at the peak of my NRL career, I never was arrogant. I was never, like, I was just me, you know what I mean? Like I would go have a beer with anyone just down the pub. Like I didn't need a crowd. I didn't need anyone. Like I can go sit in a cafe on my own and have a coffee on my own, you know what I mean? I can sit in myself and, you know what I mean? I'm my head's never been blown up with the lights, you know what I mean? I've just continued to do my thing.
I don't think his head, it's not going to be blown up, no matter how big he gets. He's a real humble brother, right?
Yeah.
100%.
But at the end of the day, if you start getting this success in the fight game or in the bare knuckle, you're gonna get attention, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that translates to kids, adults looking at you and looking up to you. So you do have a responsibility.
But at the end of the day now, like what Conor McGregor said, he said, like, I'd knock people out for a living. That's my job now. You know what I mean? Like, I'll go in and I'm trying to punch a hole in their head. That's it. That's my job. like I don't want to beat around the bush and be someone I'm not. Like I'm in the hurt game now, and I'm putting my life on the line and going to the ring. Like he's trying to knock me out, and I'm like that's the whole, like I don't want to sugarcoat it. Like I'm in the fight game now, and my job is to knock people unconscious.
100%. And you probably will. There's probably a few too.
Can you say that one more time?
Can you just say to the camera, if you're in front of me?
Conscious.
No, well said, brother. Well said.
No sugarcoating. bro.
None at all. My brother's straight up. What you see is what you get. Don't like it. Guess what he gets paid to do.
Yeah.
All right. To the next question. If you could sum up your journey thus far in a single sentence, what would that sentence be?
Curtis, you have it.
My journey, like it's a roller coaster. Like I just need one word: roller coaster.
Roller
That's
coaster.
it.
You just need
Like
one
I've had ups, I've had downs, but I continue to rise again and keep pushing. Like when one door closes, I search. You know what I mean? Like I look to open another door. Like I just continue to not give up on myself, because ever since I was a kid, I knew that I was meant for more. I knew I wasn't meant for a 9 to 5 job sitting in an office. You know, I always strive to be the best at what I did, and to push myself to the absolute limits. So,
For me, it's fitting that I was a St. George Junior, turned into a St. George phenom, because they'll never give me my flowers, bro. They'll never, like this, the media and the system will never give me my flowers. But one phrase that the Dragons had when they won 11 straight: never before, never again will there be another, bro. And that's it.
drop the mic, bro. Drop the mic.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's one of those.
Drop the mic, drop the mic.
Cut.
It's
That's
like
over.
you have to give him his silence.
I'm going to use that line, bro. Tag Mundine in it. Quote Mundine.
As soon as you said it, you knew you had to give that little silent cap for him. You're like, oh yeah, that's his mic drop moment. Right there, man.
Let that sink in.
You know, to anyone, any viewers out there, boys, any viewers out there listening, what's the process if they want to become a part of the Bare Knuckle, and also, you know, say if one young lad said, "Oh yeah, I've got enough. I'm a talented fighter in my community. You know, I reckon I'll go in there and give him a, you know." Everyone says, "Yeah, you're a real good fighter." What message would you give to that person wanting to come in and be a part of this, or anyone that wants to be a part of it? To you know, what kind of message would you give him?
Well, you know, with the brothers that I'm, you know, with Ollie and Ghosh, we want it to be a family, brother. Like,
Yes.
Nice.
family, treat each other like family. And like today, like it's a perfect example. We had lunch with all the fighters, brought everyone together, bonding sessions with each other, getting to know each other, talking, yarning, you know what I mean? And make them feel not just a fighter, but a part of the whole family and team, you know what I mean?
100%.
That's the legacy that we want to leave.
Yep.
I'm the product. I tell them to bring your balls and freaking bite down your mouth guard and let the hands go. That's it.
Don't leave your balls at home, guys. Bring it. Bring it.
That's it. Like,
They have to be big.
Pump them up if you can too before you bring them.
train hard.
These lads are from the area.
Let them go.
You probably can't sit down if they bring.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant by you can tell this guy's from the area, bro.
So you have to train to the absolute highest level. That's
Yes.
why Kurt's biceps
Yeah.
are as big as
think-
my head.
Yeah.
I think, mate, the main important thing is discipline. Discipline will get you through everything.
Absolutely.
That's a big one.
Obviously, you got to have will, determination, dedication, things like that. But discipline, if you're disciplined, you get that on point. Turn up the training, about doing all the things you need to do to get better.
Yeah.
Hone your craft.
Yeah.
Whether it's bare knuckle, and we eventually we're going to probably get into boxing events too.
Yeah.
Curtis wants to box. He more wants to box than
Us, yeah.
But he'll do both. And I got my young boy CJ that's coming through.
Yo,
once
shout out.
he gets up, his experience up. We're going to start to step him up too.
Nice.
Us.
So
Shout out
you're
to
going to see a lot
CJ.
from
CJ.
Bro.
bare knuckle and Mundine promotions. That's the problem.
So basically, you know, anyone out there who thinks they're really talented fighter, that's not going to get you anywhere, is it? It takes a lot of hard work and discipline and training and all of that as well, huh?
Yeah.
It's like that old
I know a
saying.
few of them said, "I don't need training, bro. I'll knock anyone out." He's like, "Really?"
I mean, you have some brothers out there that got it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they'll last maybe 1-2 rounds max if they ain't training.
Yeah,
They have to be disciplined to train.
yeah,
Disciplined, have to to eat well,
yeah.
get the rest, sleep,
Yeah.
like that.
Look after
not go out and party, stay off the good oil, the alcohol and drugs and things like that. Stay away from that. Live a productive life and a clean life, and strive and have dreams and goals.
That's right. Yep.
It's like the old saying, hard work beats raw talent.
Yeah, it does.
Because you can be talented, but if you don't work, your talent's not going to mean anything long term.
You're right, I agree. Hard work, because I don't know what the raw talent part is. I haven't had that. But everything feels
Still
hard work.
figuring that out.
Everything feels like hard work to me, bro. But if you want the raw talent and you see something talented about me, just write it down so I can utilize that.
You're actually a really talented talker, bro.
No, did you hear me explaining the difference between the glove and the bare knuckle? There was one point I got to that I was like, yeah, in the long term, short term. See, that's how you know. That's how you
You're
know.
a good fact checker.
I highly disagree. He is not a good talker. He still says texters. Yeah, these people are texters me. It's text, bro. Text is already plural, man.
Oh,
That's
man.
the Islander coming
Still
out.
freshy, bro.
Yeah, when we got the lads, what was I calling it? I was like, yeah, the bro Jeff sent us the artillery,
The artillery.
and he's like, it's artillery, and I was like, it's artillery.
I was like, are you in the
Artillery.
army? They sent you the guns.
No, but despite that, bro, it's been an honor having you on. You're a leading role model in Australia. We were really excited to meet you. You've always been that guy we've seen on TV. We've never been close enough, and we've never had the opportunity, even though we're in Sydney, to even see you from a distance. So this was really exciting for us to have you on Put It on the Couch for the Vaeles, even to showcase the Bare Knuckle, which we're really excited for. Bare Knuckle, jump on that. You already know which page to go to.
Jump on that.
We'll drop
Shout
some
out.
links for you.
Shout out to everyone involved in Bare Knuckle as well.
Yeah, all the lads.
Yeah, shout out to everyone in the background.
Shout out to Evolved Gym
Yeah.
for letting us use their space today.
Yeah,
Shout out to Aaron Wellman,
Yep. Shout out to is it Zap?
Zap De Jong.
Zap.
Zap the Jong. Oh
Yeah.
man, his gym was so cool. You guys will see it on one of our other videos, but keep an eye on that fella, bro. They're doing awesome stuff for the community, and you can't help but love it when you see it. It's so raw. Everything they do there for the children, it's raw, it's real. You'll love it, bro. Shout out to you too, bro. Curtis,
Yeah,
it's
boys.
awesome to have you on, bro.
Curtis,
Girl from the area, 16.
Look forward to seeing your career as it grows, bro. You know,
yeah,
we back you as well.
yeah.
brother.
No, we back you. But we're coming to the end of our podcast. As short as it may be, we wanted to get straight to the point of certain things and just a little icebreaker, but also to honor you, bro, and like having you on our podcast. I hope that it does that and gives you somewhat of a flowers because the media didn't give
I
it,
mean,
bro.
the people know, bro. And
Yeah.
the people that went through it, witnessed it, they know.
They know.
You know what I mean? That's why old people love me, young people love me, women love me, kids.
Hey, in fact,
I thought he was gonna say men love me.
I love you.
I will grab
Give me
you.
the love, give me the love.
This is a bad man.
Solid.
I'm a bad man, bro.
Bad man. God damn.
Catch a add on, bro.
Sick man.
You don't know what you're in for, Curtis, bro. This kid, he's gonna take you on a roller coaster, brother.
But yeah, before we close this, I'd love to leave the last message to you, bro. Anything at all. The mic is yours.
For me, brother, to the kid, especially to the young youth, even adults out there that try and clean your life, especially with the poisons that's out in society today. They promote it, they market it, and it's hard to escape it sometimes. But it's become a culture. A lot of things like footy and things like that, and we don't want that to become a culture in your life. You know what I mean? Make your choice, make your lead your family and your mob the way in the right way. With blackfellas, that wasn't a part of our culture. That wasn't part of it. They flew and flown that shit over here. So connect with yourself. Find out who you are. Look in the mirror, and get cultural and make the right choices and work hard. If you want something, go get it. You have to work hard towards it. You have to have a relentless will to want to get it, to want to obtain it.
Yeah.
When you have that and you have a work ethic that's unmatched, you're gonna get whatever you want in life. That's it.
Well done, bro. Well
Thank you so
done.
much, Anthony.
Man, anyone got a mirror I can go look into and talk to myself? Hey, you the man, cuz. Hey.
Now you look in the mirror, duck.
Look in the mirror cracks. Oh,
You're gonna need a
am I
big
that
mirror.
ugly?
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that anything you've heard tonight is constructive in your life and blesses you guys. I hope that you've taken some awesome things out of this, you utilize it, and you listen to the words of one of our pioneers and leaders of the communities in Australia in general, our country. And thank you for tuning in. We out. God
We
bless.
out.
Hey guys, Lepo here, obviously. Just want to give a big shout out to those who have backed us on this journey and gotten us to this point, helped us achieve a lot of great things. So big shout out to our partners and collaborators, Gloria Records, Paradise Travels, Malta Tautu from Global Cuts, Cameron Smith and them lot, Heritage Nightclub, Bare Knuckle Fighting, Malosi Swag, and the best one, you guys. Big shout out to yous. We love that you enjoy our content, and obviously we're going to keep making more. So stick around, tap in, God bless.